Hello everyone! Today we do a murder mystery game. Murder is game over, streaming death. So there is two games currently over the same team, same premise, same characters, and I played the first one and this is the second one. I assume that the first one was a success. And the game is very cheap, so it would be a shame not to play it. Okay, let's add the new game. Introduction. Massachusetts Coast, present day. Meeting room, Camilla Crescent. Welcome to the month meeting of the Cape Crescent Historical Society. I'm beginning the official minutes now. Father Michael Wheeler. We are blessed to have everyone with us this evening. Dr. Todd Gordon and you, Camilla, our fearless leader. Dr. Ines Kane. Where are our manners? Who is the new girl in the back of the room? Camilla Crescent. Oh, this month we have a visitor. Say hello to Pearl Brayshaw. Pearl is... why don't you tell the group yourself? So Pearl Brayshaw says, Hi, my name is Pearl and I'm visiting Cape Crescent from the city for a while. I'm a social media streamer who focuses on paranormal mysteries when I'm not gaming. Then you've certainly come to the right place. Welcome to Cape Crescent, Pearl. Toad Beckett. Hey, you're e-girl Pearl on the internet. You're a big-time influencer. Yep, that's me. Dr. Ineskin. Pearl dear, if you're interested, you could accompany us on a walk through the Lost Settlement tomorrow. The Lost Settlement is an abandoned Puritan village nearby. According to the legend, the area is haunted. Gordon Cutler is outraged. You responsible fools shouldn't go in there. That place has been under a terrible curse since colonial times. Take it easy, Gordon. Even the kids didn't see anything strange during our group's last visit. Sure, I'd love to go. That's Pearl. That would be awesome. I could even film it for my stream. What's that? At the window? Look. No, it can't be. Oh, it's the ghost! The ghost of Elias Abel. Elias Abel from the witch trials in olden times? This is all my doing. Forgive me, Lord. What do you mean, Father? It's a diabolical omen. I warned you all. My camera's dead. I said I'd fix it. Are we really being tormented? The ghost. He's gone. The investigation. The following morning, Gallows Point, Detective Dudley. The mystery is solved. What mystery? Nothing to see here, Detective Guy. You and your dog, Cleo, can both go home. We were asked to come out at a moment's notice because of suspicious death. You are too late. I, the resourceful Detective Dudley, have already taken care of the business at hand. He says the case is solved. What are you supposed to do now, Cleo? Since you're hanging around, you can both take a lesson from my exemplary investigation. Do I detect that you've stumped already? What would you like to know first? Controls. Don't worry, even a new detective has to start somewhere. Use the arrow keys to move. Holding down Shift key will make you move faster. To talk to someone, press Enter or Spacebar. Spacebar or Enter will select a dialog option. Press Escape to access the menu and see the case file, then press Escape again to close the menu. If you need a hint about what to do next, you can access the hint function via the menu. An illustrated map of Cape Crescent can be found in the menu too. Lastly, you can use the menu to save your game. And the case? Alright, detective, time to listen and learn. My identity. You'll get nowhere fishing for compliments from me, Detective Guy. You and Cleo are an accomplished detective team, and you've solved some challenging cases. However, this is my jurisdiction. This case belongs to me, Detective Dudley, and no one else. I don't care how good you are, I don't appreciate you two being sent here to muck around on my turf. Our location. Where we are standing now is in a park called Gallows Point. The whole surrounding peninsula is called Cape Crescent. Cape Crescent, a small historical village in the municipality of Amesport on the Massachusetts coast. Southwest of here is the way to the village, just a small downtown connected to a few streets. Victim identity. Who died? Oh, Pearl died. The victim is a young woman named Pearl Brayshaw. She lived in one of the cottages nearby in Cape Crescent. Have you heard of her? My sources tell me that Pearl was something of a popular video game streamer and social media influencer. That's right, e-girl Pearl, as she was known on Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, the works. She had millions of subscribers. Well, not anymore. Cause of death? I figured it all out. Pearl Brayshaw hanged herself. Did you find the suicide note? No, but it's still the only possible solution. There is a rope around her neck and she not breathing. Case closed. By the way, so on Steam this game is marked as generally mature, and the reason for that is because there is a murder, so yeah. If you take a walk around Gallows Point, you'll find Pearl's body. You can confirm what I found for yourself. Person of interest? Cape Crescent is an isolated village. The people here are generally well-to-do and want to be left alone. In the village you'll find Pearl's roommate and her neighbors. Most of them are members of the Cape Crescent Historical Society. When I interviewed them, they all talked about some foolishness with a dead colonial ghost, utter nonsense. Someone also told me about a young man seen near here around the time of death, also clearly a fabrication. I'm ready. This is an obvious suicide and you really should just go home, but if you insist, you can still look for clues on Gallows Point. In the unlikely event that you find something I missed, by all means come back and tell me. But this is my case, detective guy. I'd appreciate it if you keep your butt out of my way too. Alright Cleo, let's go find the victim's body. This is where you basically stop using your mouse because everything will be just keyboard. Oh, I thought it was walkable. Here she is, Pearl Brayshaw. It's the body of the victim, Pearl Brayshaw. Geez, she looks like she's in her early 20s. Can it really be possible that this poor young woman hanged herself with this rope? No, you're right, Cleo. This rope is old and falling apart. There is no way it would have supported the weight of your body. There's also no rope burn on her neck. This proves it. Pearl Brayshaw didn't hang herself. Detective Dudley is wrong. He's not going to be happy to hear this, but maybe he'll stop interfering with me now. Alright, so I need to explore some more things in the area. Or do I go and talk to him? Is this important? I don't know. So I like the first game and I'm expecting that I will like the second game as well. Hello Hester. The dog's name is Hester. She seems friendly. Why is she roaming around alone like this? What do you want, Hester? I don't have any dog toys. Something tells me this dog is going to be important. I guess we'll be seeing you around, Hester. How do I switch to Cleo? There is an option to switch to Cleo. I don't remember how to do it. Options. Doesn't say. I don't remember. Maybe the game will introduce that option later when possible. Officer Erickson. Hello, Officer Erickson. Good morning, Detective. I'm so glad you could make it. We need you on this case. I know Detective Dudley can be a handful, but deep down he's committed to justice and doing the right thing, trust me. Detective Dudley hasn't found any clues in this area, but maybe Cleo can. Maybe Cleo can. Compared to Cleo, your clue-sniffing dog, I don't think us people are very observant. You should explore with Cleo in front. This way you'll see a question mark appearing on the map, go interact with one, and you'll discover a clue. This won't appear if Guy is the party leader though, so make sure you take advantage of Cleo's fantastic detection skills. Press S to toggle between Guy or Cleo as the leader. Alright, but I see a cross there. Okay, so Detective Guy cannot see it, but Cleo definitely see. Cleo found a clue. It looks like a religious crucifix somebody dropped by mistake. What's this owl doing here on Gallows Point? The clue is saved to your case file. Cleo deserves a treat. Alright, so we found the first clue. Wonderful. Is there anything else, Cleo? I don't see anything else. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's say hi to Hester. Hello, Hester. Okay. No new interactions. So can Cleo have a new interaction with Pearl? Nope. So let's explore some more. Hello, Detective Dudley. Oh! Hey, where do you think you're going? I keep telling you, I've already solved the case. There is no need for you to go to the village. Alright. Come on, Cleo, let's show him the crucifix clue we found. Let's do that. Let me change to the detective guy. And let's talk to Detective Dudley. Alright, Pearl's body. I found Pearl's Brayshaw's body, and it doesn't look like a suicide to me. She didn't hang herself, Detective Dudley. Of course she did. What are you talking about? The rope around her neck is frayed and tattered. It's too old. It may even be an antique. If Pearl had tried using it to hang herself, it wouldn't have been strong enough to support her body weight. When someone hangs themselves, the rope leaves an abrasion on the neck from the body's force, a raw burn. There was no raw burn on Pearl's Brayshaw's neck. This invalidates your idea that she hung herself. Mere conjecture, Detective Guy. If you put some effort into exploring Gallows Point, you'd realize how wrong you are. It's obvious there is no evidence of another person ever being in the park. Pearl Brayshaw had to have hung herself simply because nobody else was here. You and Cleo really need to get a clue. But someone else was here at the park, and I can prove it. Oh yeah, how? The other person who came to Gallows Point left a clue behind. Let me show you. The crucifix. Someone left behind this crucifix. Hey, you're right. What's this crucifix doing here? I don't know that, but it proves that there was another person in the park. Possibly the same person who killed Pearl Brayshaw. Then how did she die? Pearl Brayshaw didn't hang herself from that frayed, tattered rope. Somebody strangled her. Strangulation. That means her death was murder. Yes, of course it does. I knew that all along. One of the residents of Cape Crescent reported seeing a young man near Gallows Point last night. It's probably the same person who dropped the crucifix and who strangled Pearl Brayshaw. Hold on, I think you're jumping to conclusion a little too fast. Once again. Nonsense, I'm going back to the village to block off the bridge to the mainland. That way our men can't escape. That sounds like a good idea, Detective Dudley. For once. If you and Cleo want to help, you can search Cape Crescent and ask the other residents for information about the perpetrator. There are 7 other residents in Cape Crescent. Each one is a person of interest. Oh, we can go. No? Feels like I'm stuck. No! The game crashed. Alright, I replayed and everything seems to be working now. Detective Dudley is leaving and he says, I'll be at the bridge ready to catch the young man when he tries to flee the scene. But we don't know for sure that this mysterious young man is the killer. The 7 other residents are all suspects too. And when you flush out the culprit, you can meet me at the bridge. I'll make the arrest. Nice work, Leo. We can take the path back to Cape Crescent and then investigate each person of interest. The park exit is just south of where we're standing. Let's go. Not quite yet, because I noticed something when I was replaying. There was something here. Look at that. Leo sees something. Leo found a clue. There is an engraving on the monument. At this spot in 1692, a minister named Elias Abel was hanged by the Puritans for the crime of witchcraft. This man called Elias Abel was hanged here on colonial times. I guess that's why the park is called Gallows Point. I guess. Probably. I will look that up because I have no idea what gallows means. What a morbid name. For more information on Elias Abel and the witch trials, visit the Cape Crescent Public Library. The clue is saved to your case file. Clear deserves a treat. Okay, so now it's a good time to save the game. Yay! Let's check out the case file. What do we have here? So we have 2 clues, a crucifix and Elias Abel statue. And then we have suspects. Elias Abel ghost. Supernatural ghost of a Puritan witch trial victim. Wonderful. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the village. You unlocked a new area. Check the map menu for an updated map. Let's do that right away. Press enter or spacebar to close the map. Oh, okay, that's already too complicated from what I see. Number 1. And we are at Coastal Road right here. Alrighty. Wrong button, but that's fine. Okay, let's go. So, let's go... Wait a second. I cannot go right and left. That's confusing. Oh wait! That's bog. That's, what's the name? That's marsh. That's why I cannot walk there. No, that's cliff. Oh right, I see shadows. Kind of, so this is a cliff. Sometimes pixel games are confusing. What is this? If I change to clear? Squirrel, I guess. Alright. Let's go. Oh! No, wait! Wait for us! What are you? Well, I see Hester. We had another dog. It's Hester again. What she's doing here? We just saw another dog. Or something. And it disappeared. I don't want to leave the area yet. So we'll go and explore some more. Never play games like this. I desperately miss Stardew Valley. Hello, policeman. Officer Bailey. Well, hello there, Cleo. Missed you too. It's good to see both of you again, Detective Guy. They are really bringing in the troops today for this case, huh? The locals here say the lost settlement is haunted, and I'm not taking my chances. I've been here guarding the entrance all day, and I can guarantee you that nobody's gone in on my watch. If you're looking for Detective Dudley, you'll find him at the bridge. Use the map to find your way there if you get lost. Thanks. The map. I don't think there is a way to go in this direction, but I see this arrow. What this arrow means? North, the lost settlement. Ah. Off limits, alright. Oh, a lake. Wait a second, and a key. Leo found a clue. It's a key. I wonder what this is for. The clue is saved to a case file. Wonderful. So we're already doing quite well. Okay, so these are not arrows. These are just nameplates of kind. And I do need to proceed in this direction. Alright, hello again, Hester, and bye. I can see the Cape Crescent village center just up the road. We're almost there, Cleo. Well, so this is the village of Cape Crescent. Despite appearances, somebody in this quiet seaside village is a cold-blooded killer. Oh, a trash bin. Accessible. Alright, so there is a lot of different buildings. I see a person called Don Cutler. I see Hester again. Hello, Hester. It's Hester again. What she's doing here? There's a bench. There is a flag. Anything noticeable for Cleo? No. Alright, we need to start with something. Come inside, oh my. Hey, get away from a fish warehouse. I'm taking a work break. Alright, let's talk. What do you want, detective? Suspect added to case file. Gordon Cutler, local fisherman. Your identity. Excuse me, I already talked to that detective dummy once, and he didn't take me seriously. The name's Gordon Cutler, and I run Cutler Fisheries. The business has been in my family for 6 generations, that's a lot. What's left of the once great family business anyway? As you can see, my warehouse is falling apart, it's shameful. How am I supposed to catch fish these days? Over the last few years, all the fish in the bay have become sickly. The victim. Unfortunately, it looks like that poor sweet girl is the latest victim of our village curse. Girl's body was found near the statue of Elias Sable, right? That's enough of an explanation for me. Since the days of the witch trials, the ghost has been enacting his revenge on our community, but she's not the part of the community. My family always told me to stay away from the low settlement because of the curse on that place. However, not everyone in the Cape Crescent Historical Society has been so prudent. It seems cruel that Pearl Brayshaw, an outsider who was new in town, should pay the price. I sure agree, the ghost. You can snoop around all you want, but as far as I'm concerned, that girl was killed by our village ghost. We all saw all the lies last night at the library. He's been tormenting us here since the days of the low settlement. My ancestors were part of the Puritan mob who had Elias Abel hanged. This is a payback. The family business has suffered as a result, but at least I'm still alive. I'm not tempting fate. If I were you, I'd leave ghosts from the past alone too. Your alibi? You really think I had something to do with that new girl's death? That's something. It so happens that last night I was out talking with Camilla Crescent after the Historical Society meeting. My buddy Todd Beckett was there too, but he went home early. Camilla and I stayed out until the sunrise. I'm playing safe and staying away. I don't want my body to turn up dead at Gallows Point next. And suspicions? Dr. Ines Keane always seemed suspiciously aloof to me. She still doesn't believe in the ghost. Dr. Keane spends her nights just walking around the cemetery like some kind of witch. Now that's weird. Alright. All for now, sir. Suspects found, 1 of total 8. So, I cannot go inside there, but there is a building. I want to see what that building is. Let's come inside and see. Coffee shop. There is a stranger here. Let's talk. Oh, No, don't run away! What's that? Okay, I see a Jill Harding. Hello, Jill Harding. Sure, I can talk now that the morning rush is over. Suspect added to case file. Jill Harding, the victim's roommate and coffee shop barista. Your identity? My name's Jill Harding and I was Pearl's roommate. She lived with me for just over a month, along with her dog, Hester. I'm renting one of the cottages up the wooded lane to the northwest. Pearl came to Cape Crescent to get out of the limelight for a bit. The victim? As a social media star, Pearl got all kinds of attention from the public on the internet, even death threat. She was my best friend. About a month ago, she contacted me and said she wanted to leave the big city for a while. I said she could lay low here until the drama she was dealing with subsided. You know, she was famous on the internet. She took her career as a social media influencer very seriously, a little more seriously than I'd have liked. Our agreement was that she'd help out with the rent, but she spent all her money on production equipment and charitable causes. She used her popularity to raise money and help her fans in need. Last month, she did a charity campaign for a kid with cancer. Pearl always meant well. The ghost? Ghosts? That was her thing. When Pearl wasn't playing video games, she was empathic about the paranormal. When I told her about the lost settlement and the legend of Elias Abel's ghost, she agreed to move in. Last night, Pearl came home from that meeting at the library and was really shaken up. Talking about ghosts was normal for Pearl, but whatever happened this time was unusual. Oh, the cottage is currently locked until I get off work. I'll let you in to look for clues later. Okay, your alibi. After Pearl came back from the library last night, a couple hours later she left and went out again. She said she'd be able to take care of the late rent I had been pestering her for, especially since she bought that fancy new camera. Pearl didn't like to talk about money. It was always a touchy subject for her. She didn't elaborate on what her source of income was. I think she wanted to keep it a secret for some reason. I stayed up waiting for Pearl to come back and bring her share of the rent, but she never returned. Roy Parker can vouch for me being at home waiting for Pearl. Suspicions? After Pearl disappeared, her boyfriend, Roy Parker, showed up at the cottage unexpectedly, so that was Roy Parker, I think. He said he hadn't seen Pearl since she left the city and moved in with me. He wanted to talk with Pearl about their relationship, which makes sense. I told Roy that I didn't know where Pearl was, other than she went out to meet someone. That set him off. Of course, Roy took that to mean Pearl had gone out to meet another man. He stormed out in the night to go look for her. I don't think Roy is capable of a crime of passion like this, but he was totally irate last night. I've been keeping my head down here. Have the police found Roy yet? We don't know. So that was our second suspect. Pearl. Oh, we found a treat. Leo found the doggy bag. No, Cleo, we don't have time to eat now. We've got a mystery to solve. Alright, we'll take the doggy bag with us after we solve the case. I promise you'll get an amazing treat. Yay! I bet there are at least 40 doggy bags like this hidden all over the area. Let's see how many we can find. In the last game I found all doggy bags. Don't remember how many, maybe even 40 as well. That doggy bag. Wonderful. Actually, I think that I will end this part here. Let me save probably first. I have to say that I enjoy this type of games. I love murder mysteries. I love the first game, so I'm really hopeful that this game will be good as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice day. Bye bye.